Hello, it's Jen Bengal here from Out of This World Literacy. Teachers ask me all the time, there's so much to teach, Jen, how can I fit it all in? The answer to this will look different depending on how your schedule is set up and how much time you have for each literacy subject. Some teachers have 60 minutes for each of their literacy blocks. Some have a total of 2 hours to fit it all in. Still others have just 90 minutes to teach all of their literacy instruction for the day. Today, let's take a look at how you can teach all the literacy skills you need in just 90 minutes a day. I do not recommend only having 90 minutes a day, but sometimes we're stuck in a schedule that we don't enjoy. So this is what I would do. I would set up a schedule of a 45-minute reading workshop, and during that reading workshop I would do a 10-minute lesson, half hour of independent time, and 5 minutes for a share. I have to have that 45 minutes for a reading workshop. It's really the foundation for everything else we do in literacy, so I need to reserve that 45 minutes. Then I would have 15 minutes for writing workshop. Now I would set this up as an A-B schedule. So this is my A day, 45 minutes for my reading workshop, 15 minutes for my writing. And during that writing workshop time on my A day, I might do a 10-minute lesson and a 15-minute independent writing time. I might do either a 15-minute interactive edit or a 15-minute independent writing time. So I'm going to have 15 minutes in writing workshop, and I'm going to either use it for some grammar skills and interactive editing, or I'm going to use it for independent writing. And then I'll have a half hour for language. That gives me about 20 minutes for spelling, maybe a 10-minute vocabulary, or a 10-minute read aloud. So you can squeeze this in. It's going to be tight, but you can make it happen. So on this day, you would do reading workshop for 45 minutes, writing workshop for 15, which gives you an hour, and then your extra 90 minutes would be your language for either your spelling, your read aloud, or your vocabulary. Then on the next day, you would do the reading workshop for 45 minutes again, keep everything the same because again, we need to have that reading workshop time. It's the foundation, 10-minute lesson, 30-minute independent guided reading time, and a 5-minute share. For writing workshop, then I would just switch the language time. So I would do 30 minutes for writing workshop and only 15 for language. So for the writing workshop on this day, I would do a full 10-minute lesson and then have 15 minutes for writing and a 5-minute share. And then in our language block for 15 minutes, I would do whatever I didn't do the day before. So if the day before I did spelling, for 15 minutes that day I would do vocabulary. So my spelling for the week might stretch out over 2 weeks, or vocabulary for the week might stretch out over 2 weeks. You can also do where you have spelling for 1 week and then vocabulary the next week. So 1 week you're only doing spelling, you're not doing vocabulary. The next week you're only doing vocabulary, you're not doing spelling. So you can get a little creative here, but you're definitely going to need some sort of A-B schedule or A-B week. I hope this chat has helped you think about how you can plan to set up your daily literacy instruction for this tight 90-minute block. It's been my pleasure chatting with you today. Know that I'm the biggest fan of the work that you and your students are doing in the classroom. If you'd like more teaching tips, you can check out outofthisworldliteracy.com. If you'd like to attend some free live webinar trainings on literacy instruction, visit jenbengalwebinars.com. Until next time, you've got this.